Do it again, baby. Fuck off my damn phone. Oh my god. Tablets are hard to do from long range. I like my stuff, man. I'm crazy. Crazy. You know what? Let's just talk. Chit chat. Chit chat. Anyone like chit chat? I like chit chat. So what we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about life and stuff. Let's talk about where we think everything's going. I came with the good audience. I hope we got Spire audience. I hope it's probably mostly going to be women, especially once you get a camera in that. I think I'm getting the camera next week. I've been wanting to do the streaming. Hello. Any questions? Doesn't matter what genre. Something. Something neutral.
Hello.
Love talking.
Just put it on the... Hey, wait! How good are you at fishing? Kill them for me so I can fish.
No matter
Great.
what it's about. Could be anything. Besides political. Political is always a dangerous subject. I feel like people want to hurt each other with this too go. Oh, I killed him with the Oh, I got him with that one too. Nice. That combat trigger is fucking amazing. Trigger with your Look at that shit. That's so awesome. Yeah, it's every 1 to 3 seconds. So there's a huge chance you can pretty much do it almost every single time. Oh, dude, nice. That trigger's so amazing. Can't get it up. It's gonna make this character super fucking good. There it goes. Yeah, it does. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this game was like pretty fast. Look at these characters. Yeah, if you look at their trees, their tree is amazing. That trigger tree alone, which you use, seriously a lot. That shit. That trigger took over all of its life. I mean, it is level 9. That's just hilarious. That trigger alone just makes it so much fucking easier. If you play EverQuest 2, you can create a monk or a bruiser, and you'll have so much fun doing that trigger thing. That trigger thing is the most funnest thing in the world. It's hilariously fun. Sit there and just watch.
Greetings. Greetings.
He likes murdering people. Besides real life. -8.
Nice work. Nice work indeed. These will do nicely. Here is your payment.
Nicely. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Oh, the delay goes down too. That's amazing. Look at that. So it gets up max. It goes down. That is amazing. I know this one doesn't get up to 100%. If it does, I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. It'd be like the ultimate trigger thing. Yes, because it is on a time limit, so you could be able to be triggered every 2 seconds or something. Oh god, my butt! Me. The daily thing I just got is fucking astoundingly strong. 4 to 24. It takes 10 to 59. That is actually really good. The minimum damage sucks ass. Look at that shit. Just waxed his ass. You're only 2 levels lower, man. On the deck. Got him. Taunt him to death. Fucking. Got him. So between that and combination, look at this. Okay. Knowing that it has a trigger effect, it can happen at 100% of the time it can be triggered. But knowing that it has a trigger time limit on that, it says this effect only triggers once every, say, 0.1 to 2 seconds. I don't know if that one gets up to 100%, but if it does, it's a casting thing, so you can recast on and take it off because it is a AoE, because AoEs, you know, normally get you broken up. There's so much damage. And the thing is, monks and bruises deserve it, because they get such shitty rep. Shredded the fabric of time with that punch. Shredded. so much fun. I forgot about that. Calm death. Come on. Jesus Christ, the damage is so fucking broken. That's broken in a good way. It never took that much before. I mean, it is for level 10. Level 10 200 or 300 health. It's still fucking broken. I love it. I love when shit's somewhat broken. So I'm sure damn well that the damage is reduced, because it'd be way too much fucking damage. Bad shit. Can't wait to get to 100% so that I can actually like focus on Yeah, here's my main character. I did not know it was going to be that strong. It doesn't get up by a whole lot, honestly.
Greetings.
It's strong.
Greetings.
It must increase the stats or something. I didn't remember the stats being this fucking high with weapons you get from quest gear. That's crazy high in stats. That's so much shit. I forget how you reorganize your fucking thing. Over 9,000. Okay, that last one goes up by a little bit more. It's still so much. It's so funny how strong it is. I got the peaches. Fuck this guy up. Leave me alone, you're alone. But I don't really count. This is horrible. What's that picture in the fucking face? Big black. No, I did it! Oh, Tom fucked him. I jammed it right in his ass. Right in his ass. He liked it. Ever jammed your ass before? Yeah. Sometimes you might like it.
Greetings.
Got the full appearance of who else is with it? Wow, that girl's amazing. Look how tight I look. I see a chest piece. Looks so cool. I look like a stealth monk. Like one of the pimpin' ass monks. I got the black and red too. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm a little upset I didn't do Joe. It hurts my heart that this guy was meant to be for the but unfortunately, he basically his own fucking political bullshit. Yeah, he does do himself. But the funny thing is, there's so many more other people to watch on YouTube. You know, you can find a good YouTube fan base. Look at that taunt kill, amazing. You can find so many good people in that. Like I watch Aaron plays. I watch a lot of bodybuilder stuff in that. And Cinema Snobs. Cinema Snobs is amazing. I give people props when they do it. They bring up political crap and they say, that, I always bring up Trump supporters and that. Trump supporters are horrible people and that. I'm like, well, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not horrible. So basically, you're demographing me and being horrible. You're telling everybody that all these people are horrible. No, that makes you horrible. You're fucking judging people. You don't even fucking know me. No, fucking dumb that is.
Have you got the razor maul? Great. I thought, just help me catch them. Great.
But then people might say, oh, but you're judging that person. Well, you're judging me. When you judge someone first, you got a right to judge back. It's not a one-sided fucking battle that they always see that they want to fucking believe. It's fucking garbage. You know what says that they're absolutely 100% right? They're fucking lying to you. We're not that fucking perfect. Especially if it's a shitty-ass narrative that's destroying people's lives. Then people have to be curious, be a little bit more responsible, not sit there and dive their feelings and will destroy their life and lose friends. I'm not gonna be part of it. I have no friends. Very little no friends. say that I will give respect when respect is given back. I call it the oath system. You follow a certain degree of honor and respect towards others when it needs to be given. It's like you give a hand out first before you get a hand back. It's called being courteous. And once you get that hand back, then you start to understand that that person actually does care enough to give you respect. Sometimes it takes time to earn respect. Sometimes people believe they instantly should get respect because of their narrative or whatever it is. No, that's not how it works. So you can't figure out that someone likes you until you start to give out nice gestures towards them. Sometimes people are hard to play. So like when it comes down to females, anyone that has relationship troubles, here you go. Relationship troubles, emotional stuff and that. I love diving into emotional things that might be, you know, that are actually can be massively healthy to talk about towards people that actually care enough to research it and analyze it for themselves. It's actually amazing.
Do you have them? Great. I hope you seared chaw. Glad to hear it. I'll be waiting.
As I rise from the ground, you will now take my place.
It's like you wait for 3 seconds. See if you can trigger another one. Put it away, you sick pervert. Wait a minute, what? Can't say I'm a pervert, but I do like tits though. Okay, let's talk about pervertism. Pervertism is fucking hilarious. Here's what pervertism is. If the woman doesn't like you, she'll think you're a pervert and you stare at her tits. But if a woman does like you, she won't think you're a pervert. She'll actually think it's sexy. Because she actually is attracted to you. That's the difference between being a pervert and being so... That's not a pervert. The biggest, funniest thing in the world is having people sit there and judge you. You know, the girls that have big boobs and that, they're always like, oh, I don't mind if certain guys look at my huge knockers and get boners and that, because that's hot. But I'm going to hate it if some every pimple-faced guy gets a boner in front of me and that. And then I'll be like, that's gross, you know, because he doesn't look good enough. I'll call him a pervert. For people in general that have too much low ass self-esteem and that, or they're just designed a specific way. Not for a little time. Because for obvious reasons, you know, I did have some women in high school and that actually liked me. There were amazingly beautiful women in high school and that. Yeah, and now they come out. It's been quite a few years. It's been, you know, 13 years now. And they come out now. Because if I used to work at fast food and I used to see like the same people. And then they come out and they actually start showing me that they're like, oh, I found you very attractive looking at that. And I said, you know, Like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, I always thought you were skinny in that. I always like would say something in that direction. And I'm like, and I asked, like, why didn't you talk to me in high school and that? You know, because I mean, you were like one of the hotter girls in school now. You were very gorgeous and that. And you still are. You know, this one girl name was, I think, Victoria or Vicky or something like that. She was probably one of the hottest girls in school. Super nice body and that, nice boobs, nice ratio of, you know, boobs and ass. Very pretty in that. And like, the more I think about it, man, I was just so curious why that I could never date someone. And I always thought to myself, stick with me, begin to a point. I always thought to myself, you know, like, man, I don't think this can possibly get real because, you know, I am initial things that people are. But then, no, now it's different. Now these women, you know, now they start to talk. There was one lady, she was, she used to live in my neighborhood now. She's one of them girls that, you know, she had really, you know, big boobs and that, so, you know, I find that really attractive. She was really bad looking in the face. She was, you know, looks are just whatever you interpret they are, so you might like someone that looks not that good or doesn't look good. You know, and she was skinny in that, you know, she had, you know, really big boobs and that, so, you know, as everybody has, you know, certain things about them that are more attractive looking or have more sex appeal, especially the women that have a bigger butt or have, you know, bigger boobs and have a really cute face and that. There's always some other sex appeal. Same thing with the guy in that, you know. All women can have, you know, at least decently nice butts and they exercise. A person that doesn't exercise and really sits there and just, you know, everyday life, most of the times they look a certain way. And like, same thing. You know, she was attracted to me in that. And I asked her, you know, a blank question in that, and you know, I asked her, you know, it's like, well, if you like me so much, why didn't you do anything, you know? And I asked her if she would blow me off. I was like, okay, you know, would you blow me off? And then would you suck my dick? And she told me that she had herpes and that. I'm like, but other than despite all that stuff and that, the really curious thing was that she literally stated, she's like, I wouldn't want to give to someone like you because I always find you very attractive looking and that, and I don't want, you always seem really nice and that, I don't want to give someone like you anything like that. I'm like, okay, I can understand that, you're being really nice and that. And she's like weird, it's like, okay, now I'm getting like multiple girls that I've known, say through high school and that, in 8th grade and that, and they're all saying the same things. And it kind of blew my mind that. This is when I was going through my anxiety and that. And so, you know, I went home and that, and I, you know, whacked off to her and that, because she showed off cleavage and that, and I find her very attractive and sexy and that. So, you know, I just started thinking about that. It's been happening more and more. I think to myself, was it because of the way I act and that is why they don't attract me? Or is it, could have been that, honestly. Or maybe it was because they were ones that weren't thinking they were more, they think they weren't attractive enough for me, so to speak, because people act like that sometimes. They don't think they're good enough for someone, so they kind of like fade away. You know, act like I just find that very, very interesting. Now throughout life and that, I start to look at things from a different perspective. And now it's starting to come more clearly. You know? This is when I start to love myself. Start to say, if I'm having multiple people state the same thing, maybe it's true.
Did you get them? Oh, great. Like I said, he's in
Like
smoke.
you would never
Good luck.
know until you try. Oh my god, look how much it drops. Wow, that last one drops, gets up 11 damage, it drops by almost a whole fucking second, drops by 9.9 seconds. Wow, that's impressive. So pretty much every time I do a hit, I can have almost a chance to do that trigger. Wait a couple seconds. Before I died. But it's always intriguing. It's always intriguing to figure out who you are, and that's kind of the whole point and moral of the story is you never know until you ask the question. It's the basic consumption of life is you never know if someone likes you unless you ask the question, do you like me? That I mean, yes, you can tell from a certain perspective or the way you like look at life and that, and the way people look at you and that. There's a telltale sign if someone's attracted to you because they'll show some type of like they'll show like a way they look at you. I have to say, eyes themselves show a lot of emotion. When someone's looking at you and they sit there and they give you kind of like this eye gesture and that, most of the times they probably like you in some way. Because that happens a lot more than what people think. Just stand there, kill him, baby. Let's go, big guy. Trying to meet your maker. Moving on up, getting stronger. Got a big old dome. And with the rock upside. I was waiting for a Fantasy Online 2 with Justin to come out because it looks sick as fuck. And knowing that is a brand new game, it's nice to start off with a brand new game. Because everyone's on the same shit, but how much you play is how you start building that. That's like what playing games like this. I play it for the That's been doing it. Is what they spend on it. If you could be hoarders now and save up all the money. That's I think it comes down to it. I really believe the best way to be entertained, especially nowadays with retro gaming, PlayStation, like Sega, Matt, buy the Sega collection. Sega collection's like $20, you get like 50 fucking games for it. So if you like all the old-fashioned side-scroll games, or if you like strategy games, this is the 4, Shining Force 1 and 2. Can't say Phantasy Star 2 and 3. They're okay, but Phantasy Star 4 is amazing game. Same thing when it comes out of Nintendo. You got Quarter Crash, you got Secret Lair, you got Secret Evermore. You got, Final Fantasy 3, which is supposed to be, it was 6. I think it was supposed to be, Yeah, Final Fantasy 2, which was before. Both amazing games. I think we should check this stuff out. Look about the past, how past games are. Look how games are nowadays. Cyberpunk is kind of fucking failed. And I can't say it's a big failure, but people say, oh man, the game has bugs and then, oh yeah, because games back then, they were smaller dosage of memory now. Almost got that maxed out. That timer drops enormously.
Have you found me? Thanks again for all the help you've given me.
She's getting sexy about it. That's the one thing I find I have to find more attractive than anything. Other than lag. No. Yeah, things like that. Wait for my stream to catch up. Yeah, it's like... There it goes. My stream's like... Oh, it's so funny. It's doing it again. Why is it like an upstairs? Get your finger out of there. You can make everything into a sex bomb. I enjoyed the jump a lot actually, it was a very easy job. Only problem is that problem with eating. I'm gonna have to eat a good amount of food in that before I get Maybe because I walk to work. And normally I'll walk like normally I'll walk like 2-3 miles a day, just walking to work and back. very interesting.
And it finds you.
And it's like, I'm always fucking tired. Like, after that's always really fucking exhausted. Now it's found.
Comes out.
Like, eating food at first sucks ass. And why I suggest if people have energy problems and that, if you're going to work in that,
What's for dinner?
right there. Nice. Need a reanimation room. Just imagine the life of magic was a video. Would you play it? That's what I have to tell people. Like, would you play it if this was real life? Where you use magic in that?
I mean, you know how much more powerful of a human being you would be. I mean, thing is about human beings, say if they had such power in that, or if there were clans of humans that did specific things in that, like, there's clan of martial artists, or there's clan of
Warriors and that, and they train, they have like a special oath towards other people at the same combat, which are probably the same like society right now. Just imagine. I think it'd be hella fun. You're always gonna have people criticize you. You're always gonna have people abuse you. There's always gonna be something out there. What's so weird about this is it says it's every 0.3 or every 2 seconds. Effect triggers on a hostile ability. I think it's just that percentage. It's at 85%. It should be triggered almost every damn time. Actually, kind of weird. That doesn't. Whatever.
The grave!
That's not what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, that dash trigger. Jesus Christ, damage is so ferociously high. Now take my place. Oh my God, lagging. Okay, let's try this out now. Let's see how much it does. If it does do great. Just because let's see if it does good.
Broken.
It doesn't so much now. I mean, mean, that second and a half is... Oh yeah, it just did it again, like in like a brief moment. I mean, a second and... Holy shit, dude, this is fucking... This is fucking broken. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean... Does it do when I do an AoE? Does it do to everybody in the AoE? Okay, that's really That's ridiculous. That's so quick. That's so fast. You know how cheap you are? I mean, I don't know how it'd be in PvP. It says a hostile skill, it does that. That's profoundly fucking just ridiculous. I know that's not 100%. I just can't believe how strong this is. I mean, it's just, it's kind of weird. Oh my god, it's so strong. I can't say it does it every time, but it has an enormous chance of doing it every time. That is ridiculous. How could something like this be? I'm not complaining about it, honestly. I think it's really funny. It's this strong. Yeah, if you don't wait like a brief moment, it doesn't do all the time.
Cover me while we regroup. Prepare to face your doom, meddler.
Okay, it's on. You won't kill me. I'm strong. I'm a taunt. Only that sucks about this game is that you have to be subscribed to it or you can't switch over your achievement points. So you have to pay the $15. And if you're a selective player that doesn't play games all the time, it's best just to be selective with your stuff. So do it like every other month or something like that, or do each. I mean, you can buy the yearly thing, which is normally your best buy. It saves you for like $50–$60.
We have invaders!
It was not this strong before. I remember I was taking like 50s with it. And it happened quite a bit too, but I was not taking this much damage with it. I don't know if it's just because the way that the system is now, that monks and that have shitty ass DPS. Let's make them really strong. Because yeah, SK is extremely fucking powerful in this game, on this level. I mean, he can use Siphoning Strike and literally take 200 damage. Taking 200 damage as much as this character does? No. There's no fucking way. Is that my super kick? My super thrust kick. That is how you do it.
Prepare to face your meddler.
I'm just laughing. This is fucking... I mean, knowing that it probably hasn't been patched yet, because this game has been out for so damn long. I mean, I wouldn't care if they did reduce it down to like 50 or 60. Because then it'd be like... It still would trigger every so many seconds anyway. At least you'd be able to do decent damage. But like, this is way too powerful. I mean, I shouldn't... Just knowing how much it triggers I think what the initiative thing is that the monk was such a weak character when I played it. Like when I got the trigger skill, it was taking like 30 or 40, and it was so low that I was just like the attacks of the character were powerful enough, so to speak. So I think what they did is they made the character either trigger it more often so every attack can do the thing, or make it to where it triggers enough to where that the damage is substantially reduced. I think what's going to happen is with the higher level class, that the damage is not going to go up by a complete lot. So it might be at the end. So it takes 246 now, it takes 148 to 246. Every level, if it jumps up by only like, if it jumps up by my skill tree %, then honestly, yeah, that would make it a lot fucking stronger than that. And I don't know, I don't think it can be modified by anything, can it? Yeah, it can be modified by stuff, so evidently, yeah, this would be a very broken kind of class, but whatever. God! There's 3 buttons. Now, people complain about it, yeah, of course. It's like when Guardians were OP, I had double strikes with all the attacks and that, and the Guardians literally were doing millions of fucking damage. You know, when it was like 95 of that, you know, so much DPS, but he's just smacking buttons around. You would piss off almost everybody. You're like, well, I'm a scout class, I should do more damage than you. It's like, well, scout classes do deal a lot of damage, they're more of a book. You got backstrikes and that, you got mitigation decreases and shit. But a front class kind of has issues of dealing with damage.
I can't hold them forever.
It breaks you a bit. You're gonna start having people complain about it. Yeah, I can't figure that get up 100%. You're gonna have people start complaining about that. They're going to. They're gonna complain about it. They're gonna bitch about it. Be like, oh, well, this and that, that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair. It's like, well, it is supposed to be fucking fair? No. There's some characters in some games, like SKs in this game, are fucking broken as fuck. Should I be this powerful? No. Am I this powerful? Do I give a shit? No. I really don't care at all that I'm this powerful. Other class is gonna be as powerful as this, you know, monk class. Yeah, they can be. But are they? Yeah, if I'm killing people. Chance of how many dies if I get grouped up on and lag out. Look at that fucker. Just oh my god, that's lagging. Text. Attack! Let's get up where we should go. Get 8% more life. This skill's amazing. 22 in intelligence. That is an amazing, amazing thing. I love it now. Okay, let's go jump up some levels and I get now it's gonna take long. Oh yeah, they would play like split Diablo 2. The rematch was sick as fuck. There's a couple of things on it. They made it to where you have shared accounts now.
You have shared chests and shit that go to all accounts.
Oh, that's so nice. I hope it's big as fuck too, because the items in that, how many times you lose your items in that game is ridiculous. Especially you play by yourself in that one.